Hello everybody, it's Good Looking Pete from Second Chance Sailing. I know I've just done one about battery chargers, inverters, but being a prepper, I have quite a few ways of supplying electricity, especially mains electricity, for times when the power goes down. Getting a bit of snow at the moment, so you never know if we do get a blackout here. But to show you a few quick ones. This is one I picked up, brand new in the packet. You can pick these up from eBay, about £15. They're only a low wattage. The most you can pull out of this is probably about 120 watts. I wouldn't go any more than that. This one costs £1, brand new in the packet. I'm going to show you it working. They do work. I just tested it. They do work all right. This one you can plug into your car cigar lighter to get your power, to convert car 12 volts or boat 12 volts, because most boats these days will have a socket on it that you can plug it into. You never know when you want to power something up on board. It's alright if you've got a big 42 foot, 52 foot boat, you'll have all this built into it, but not everybody has. And in emergencies it's handy as well, because you can get an adapter from here straight to a car battery, plug it directly on your boat in an emergency. There's a fuse in the end here, won't screw it, it's a glass fuse, so if you ever have any trouble, that's what's gone, the fuse in there. This particular one has got a 240 volts UK plug. I think this has got every plug on it, Euro plug, might fit some of your American stuff as well, but it's a 240 one anyway, not a 110 like in America, and it's got a USB on it for charging your phone. So I'll show you this running, but to get it running I'm going to have to bring in my trusty old ring one, which you've seen before, with its socket in the side. You can adjust that either way, and I'll bring in my lamp at the back, which you can see. I'll plug the lamp into it and let's see if it powers the lamp. 240 volts, it's only 40 watts anyway, but as you can see, these really are good. If you get a chance to get one of these, the uses out you can get out of these are fantastic. But as you see, it works perfectly alright. It will work on USB as well. Do we try it? Do we risk? My phone. I will plug the mains lights out. USB in. We never know with these Chinese things, but they just explode half of the time. So we're in now. We'll see what it does to my phone. Bang. Oh, right. Well, we're not getting much out of the phone socket. That could be the cable, actually. I've got another cable. You know, we'll have another cable hanging around somewhere. I must have about 200 cables on my table. Sometimes you need a cable that's wired differently to the earth. Oops, I'll give it a try. I'm not getting a lot there. Have I unplugged it? Yes, I have. That was my fault. So I can plug my original cable back in now. So we don't cut here, and we show you mistakes when we do them. There's the original one, which you know is a good cable. These cables, these green ones, cost £1. You know which everything seems to be £1 with Good Looking Pete? Hey, these pound cables aren't very good. These cheap cables do the job. Like I say, if you have trouble like I'm having now, it's because sometimes the Chinese companies don't wire the earth up to the outer part of the USB. That's just a tip for you, that. Some do, some don't. As you can see, charging perfectly alright. Like I say, on some cables, believe it or not, these are the cheapest cables you can buy. This is fully wired, 4 that's wired, positive, earth, and the earth is actually on the outer shielding. These are pound, from Poundland, Pound World. Obviously, these are a bit cheap, and the outer part is not wired up. But I'll show you some other ones now. But very good, if you get a chance, buy one for emergencies. You may get them up for £10 sometimes on eBay if you have a look. Let me move all my junk. So if you need a bit more power on your boat, here's another one, good looking Pete bought. This comes with a set of leads for connecting to a battery. This is a pure inverter for powering stuff. 500 watt, so you've no problems running small kettles. Quite a few electrical products on this. The end of it, 240 volt socket. Not much good for the Americans because they have a dodgy plug. On and off switch, power light. Other end, terminals here for screwing on to your battery cables. Double fused, blade fuse. Again, standard blade fuse, probably about 40. Let's have a look. They're hard to get out. Again, 30. Sorry, 80 amp fuses. Probably can't see it on this. No, it's 80 amp anyway. This one I picked up, brand new, in the box. I think I went a bit overboard with this one. This one cost me £4. I know it's a lot of money, but sometimes you have to spend money. £4 for this one, brand new, in the box, working perfect. But don't expect to get these too cheap. I think you're talking about £50 for one of these to buy. But in emergency again, you need power. If it's a car battery, expect you pull in 100 watts to get about 5 hours out of that. On Lady Ellen, we have 140 amp hour batteries, so I'd expect to get at least 8 hours out of this at 100 watts. Obviously you're going to have to drop that down, depends what you're powering out of it. But 2 hours you'll get 400 watts and your battery will be flat. So they're only for in emergencies or while you're running. If you're running the engine, you'll get quite a bit more out of it. Depends how big your alternator is on the engine. But I just wanted to show you these. These are just 2 of the extra things that we've got. We've got plenty more to show you, so give us a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you want to ask any questions, put it in the comments, and subscribe if you will. I'm doing the wind generator next, and I'm going to try to do another one tonight. See you soon.